Howdy, hi. This is Do Your Job Sports WNBA Picks and Predictions for Saturday, September 6th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, got to recap the previous day's results. On the day, we go 5-2, bringing our season record to 338 and 330. Technically, we went 5-2-1 as I pushed on the under of 160 in the Liberty and the score game. That's exactly what it landed on. So hopefully you guys got the better number. Closing line, based on the app I'm seeing, says 160.5. So maybe you got the half and you won. But I did not. I pushed on 160. So 5-2. I will recap the day. Then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. First game, it was the Atlanta Dream at home versus the Sparks. We took the Dream minus 6.5. They cover the number again. This time they were actually able to hit the over 168.5. The Sparks, they scored 85. Normally that would be enough to cover 6.5, but not when you have the worst defense in the WNBA. They gave up 104 points. 31 in the first, 25 in the second, 29 in the third, 19 in the fourth. Shout out to Ryan Howard. 37 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. 13 of 26 from the field. 9 of 17 from deep. Taking 17 three-pointers in a single game is crazy work. Another stinker of a game from Azurá Stevens. 1 of 8 from the field. The end of her season has been astronomically bad. Her most recent games, she has scored under 10 points in 8 of her last 9. Point department, she goes 3-5-3-9, 117-point game, 5-5-6. That has to be coaching based. Like you have to get her the ball one game, tell her to shoot it 15 times, and just have her get right. That's a piss poor coaching job. Next game, Fever minus 13.5, over 158.5. They win by 20. Final score, Fever 97, Chicago Sky 77. I forget who brought it up in my Discord, but somebody pointed out to me, I think it was Psylord, that Angel Reese, not only was she suspended for this game, she's also suspended on their Sunday game that is at the Aces. Angel Reese, apparently she tweeted out something to the effect of like, I might have to look at playing for a different team if the Sky organization is not going to be serious. Honestly, Angel, I agree with you because your roster is absolutely horrible. Rachel Banham tonight, 25 minutes, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 2 assists. That is your starting point guard. Then you still have, God, Jesus, she makes it too easy to hate on her. Kia Nurse, 13 minutes, 0 of 4 from the field, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. It just writes itself. How are you this awful every single time you hit the court? She is shooting 35% from the field. From the field. That is egregious levels of bad. Egregious. All right, player props. We hit Kelsey Mitchell, points and assists, over 23.5. I think this is the first time I've actually hit a Kelsey Mitchell player prop this year, and she didn't even shoot the ball that much. 20 points, 0 rebounds, 8 assists. That goes for 28 PA. Good enough for me. 6 of 13 from the field, 6 of 6 from the charity stripe, 2 of 6 from deep. I mean, we'll take it. Didn't really do much on the court, but they got enough done. Shout out to Natasha Howard, 18-7-2. Shout out to Ariel Powers off the bench, 10-1-3. Odyssey Sims played well. Lexi Hall had 9 points, if that's your kind of thing. But there's the winners. Our losers, brutal. Brianna Jones, this should have hit. Points and rebounds, over 21.5. She lands on 21, so it immediately feels bad because we got hooked. It feels even worse. She only played 21 minutes in this entire game. Why is she only playing 21 minutes? Why? Looking at her game log, 24 minutes, 30 minutes, 29 minutes, 25, 25, and then it drops down to 21, 22, 25. She's been getting almost 30 minutes a game. Why are we playing her 21 minutes? This makes no sense. You have to win basketball games. Like, yes, I understand Ryan Howard dropped 37, but she shouldn't even be competing for minutes with Brianna Jones. She's your starting center. Then off the bench, you have Maya Caldwell, who played 30 minutes. 30 minutes off the bench. What are we doing with these minutes here? Why? Then we have to discuss the elephant in the room. Storm, -1.5. I disrespected the ban list once again. I really have to stop doing this. Not only is their team on the ban list, their coach is also on the ban list. But I really thought this was a horrible spot for the Liberty. Seattle Storm, 47-39 halftime lead. You had an 8-point halftime advantage. In the entire second half, they scored 29 points. They get outscored 45-29 in the second half. 16-point loss in that half. 8-point loss in the game. Just horrible basketball. They can't shoot. They went 4 of 20 from deep. They win the offensive rebound battle. They win the turnover battle by 5. How are you losing to a Liberty team who doesn't have Sabrina Ionescu? Sabali didn't play. Stewie didn't play well. She went 5 of 11. You let Leona Fibic, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Okay, pause. I just saw Stewie had 24 points, 13 of 14 from the free throw line. What are you doing fouling Stewie that many times? Also, Stewie had 5 blocks. Who is getting shit on that bad to get blocked by Stewie 5 times? Who was the culprit? Ezzy Magbabor, 1 of 6 from the field. I'm not sure how you do that, considering you're basically even with the hoop. Gabby Williams continues to play awful basketball, 3 of 9 from the field. Who else did it? Skylar Diggins played okay, 14, 2 and 7. Nneka Ogwumike, always good, 8 of 15 from the field, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 1 board. Dominique Malonga only played 15 minutes, and she went 4 of 7 from the field with 2 steals. Why are we playing Dominique Malonga 15 minutes, but Ezzy 31 minutes when she's 1 of 6 from the field? It should not take a rocket scientist to put Dominique Malonga in the game. Noelle Quinn is not intelligent at all. All right, that's how we go 5-2. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, we got 2 games here on the day. Then we only have 1 player prop because I can't trust anything in this first game. Mercury on the road at the Connecticut Sun. I'm going to lay the 10.5. I'm going to take the over 161.5. Phoenix, they still need to win games, try to get that number 2 overall seed. Sun have quite literally nothing left to play for, and this is not their last home game of the season, so I really don't think they're going to try to win one for the home crowd. They still have 1 more. I think it's at home against the Aces. Mercury, 27-14 on the year. They've won 6 games in a row. Now, they did just absolutely screw us as they did not cover or hit the over against the Mystics, but they did win the game. Last time they played the Sun, they won by 16 points. Then they had 20 turnovers. How do you have 20 turnovers in a game and still won by 16? That means you are significantly the better team. Sun, they're 10-31 on the year. They've lost 3 games in a row. Injury report, pretty important. You have Olivia Nelson-Ododa rolled out. Bria Hartley is out for the rest of the season. Anissa Morrow is ruled questionable. So that leaves you on the team. You got Mabry, you have Tina Charles, and you have Sanaya Rivers. Who else is putting the ball in the hoop? Maybe Aaliyah Edwards, but even the Sun don't play Aaliyah Edwards as much as they should. They gave up J.C. Sheldon for Aaliyah, and they still don't put her on the court. Very confused as what they're doing there. I don't know who's actually going to be able to score in this game. The Mercury beat them by 16 last time, and they didn't even play well. Give me the Mercury minus the number. Give me the over. Next game, give me the Lynx -7. Give me the under 154.5. Golden State, they just became the first ever expansion team to make the playoffs in their inaugural season. That means you 100% have to fade them their next home game. They should 100% get destroyed. Lynx 32-9 on a year, coming off of a rare road loss, 97-87 at the Aces. I do expect an absolutely nuclear game from Nafisa Collier. Pre that game in Las Vegas, Nafisa was minus 1,100 to win MVP. She is basically now a pick'em with Asia Wilson to win the award. I do not think that is going to fly. But they really want Nafisa to get the award. They're going to let her shoot the ball 30 times here. They need her to drop 40 points to try to get the one-up on A'ja Wilson. Lynx are 2-0 against the Valkyries this year, winning both matchups by 11 points. I don't think 7 is too out of the question. Valkyries, like I said, first ever expansion team to make the playoffs in their first season. I think that means they're about to get their ass absolutely handed to them. Side note, I was looking at their schedule. The Valkyries are the most favored team in the league at home, and I think that's because they have massive stretches of home games in a row. This is their second time this season of playing 5 home games in a row. Name me another team that has done that. And you can argue it's because they're one of the coastal teams. Like, okay, yeah, but the Sparks are out here. You have the Seattle Storm up in the corner of the country. The Aces are not easy to get to. Yet they don't have 5-game homestands. So I think the WNBA definitely did the Valkyries some favors. Injury report, Tiff Hayes out. Zandalicini out. Kayla Thornton still out. Monique Billings is supposed to suit up, but I really don't think it matters. Nafisa Collier, life game. Lynx win by 15 while also keeping it under 154.5. Let's go. All right, and this will be quick. I'm taking Nafisa Collier PRA over 32.5 for everything I just explained. The odds have dropped. Basically a pick 'em with A'ja. She scored 12 points. A'ja scored 31. If she wants to get back into the good side of the voters, she's going to have to drop 30 points. No exceptions. You are going to have to destroy the Valkyries here if you want a chance of winning it. So I will take her PRA over 32.5. All right, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.